The memories.
Spam, eggs, fried potatoes, served toast. This is the original Grand Slam Hood breakfast. And this is episode 3 of Hood Food Gone Vegan. Now, the star of the show is going to be this spam. And yes, your girl done found some vegan lunch loaf. I was going to make it from scratch, but when I found it, don't worry, babies, I'm going to drop the details in the comments below. But I had to go ahead and take that butter knife and scrape it out the can just like you did old spam. And I have never tried this before, baby. And this thing was thick. And I gave it a taste. And surprisingly, it was absolutely delicious. So I went ahead and seasoned that baby up with my Red House season that you can find on my website. And I set it to the side. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start with my potatoes. I want to wash them real nicely. Then I'm going to go ahead and peel those potatoes. Now, with these fried potatoes, they are smothered in onions. I'm using a sweet onion, but you can use a white or a yellow onion. It doesn't even matter. Just make sure you have a lot. I'm also going to take some red and green bell pepper in it. I know originally it does not have that in it, but I mean, I'm doing the Bougetto version, okay? I'm going to take some vegetable oil and put it in my pan. Next, I'm going to add in all my veggies at one time. Now, let me hold your hand when I say this. We're not using Lowry seasoning salt for this. We're going to use some kosher salt, ground black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some thyme. Next, you're going to give that a nice little mix around and make sure it's nicely coated in some oil and let that cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Next, you're going to add your water to the pan and just enough to barely cover the potatoes. Bring that up to a light boil. Put the top on and reduce it to low heat. Now, for our vegan scrambled eggs, we're going to use some just egg mixture. I'm going to add salt, pepper, my secret ingredients, a little bit of nutmeg, hot sauce, and a little bit of unsweetened plant milk. I'm going to give that a nice little whip and set it to the side. Now, let's work on this oven toast. If you know, you know. For me, I like to put 4 squares on top of my bread. And no, you're not buttering both sides, but you're going to put that on one side of the bread and put that underneath the broiler. Now, I cook simultaneously, so I'm also cooking my spam. I have that in some oil. And then I'm melting some butter in another pan for my vegan egg scramble. I want to go ahead and give this a nice flip around. Then I'll be adding some beet juice to it because we know spam has that nice pink color. So we want this to be as realistic as possible. You want to make sure you're stirring your eggs constantly, not going more than 30 seconds without giving it a nice mix. Now we want to check on our potatoes, and it is almost done. We're going to add a plop of butter and allow this to cook for another 5 minutes with the top off. And baby, it's time to plate. Look at those vegan scrambled eggs. We have our spam, we have our fried potatoes, and we have our toast. And baby, we cannot forget that what? Syrup. Now tell somebody, come look at this. Come look at this. Your girl done made a vegan hood meal. And when I tell you, I don't even know why they call this a struggle meal because this is absolutely delicious and one of the best things I've eaten in a long time. Make sure you're following Chef Joya for the best recipes there is. And share and comment below if there's something else that you would like for me to make next in the series. Ciao.